What's on, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown review and all that stuff. So going to it then. Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring, segment promo, whatever you want to call it, is up. After receiving video package recapping the finals of the 2024 WWE King Queen of the Ring tournaments from the WWE Premium Live event from this past weekend, Saudi Arabia with you live inside the MVP Arena in Albany, New York, where Corey Graves and Wade Barrett welcomes to the show. We see the red carpet laid out inside the ring where SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis is standing. He introduces the 2024 WWE Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax. Out she comes to kick off this week's show with her advertised Queen of the Ring coronation. No one cares. Nia sails in the ring. Aldis congratulates her and tells her the floor is yours. The crowd boos the crap out of her. Good. As she takes her crown off the podium in the center of the ring and puts it on, the fans chant, "You suck! You suck!" She begins. Let's get the facts straight. Her first fact is that she's our Queen of the Ring. It's also a fact that as our Queen of the Ring, she has earned a shot at the women's title at WWE SummerSlam 2024. She tells Bayley that her queen is demanding her presence in her ring right now. The theme for Bayley hits, and out comes the WWE Women's Champion to the ring with a microphone in hand. As she nears the ringside area, Bayley is ambushed attacked from behind by Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Barrett points out on commentary that for the second week in a row, Niven has flattened Bayley. The two continue to beat down the champ before rolling her into the ring as the Queen of the Ring watches the assault continue. Chelsea gets on the mic and tells Nia she doesn't have to worry about facing Bayley because by the time SummerSlam rolls around, she will be facing the new WWE Women's Champion Piper Niven. Nia says she doesn't care who the champion is because she's going to annihilate her regardless. She drops the mic and walks out to end the segment. Alright, we have AJ Styles backstage, and then good as that segment ended. So next one is AJ Styles is backstage with Nick Aldis, all that stuff. The segment wraps up, and then we see SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis walking backstage as the latest QR code production glitch flashes across the screen. Aldis walks into his office and sees AJ Styles dressed to the nines. He looked down and talks to him sincerely about needing the opportunity to have some time in the ring. Aldis asks if there's something he wants to tell him. Styles says it's going to be hard enough to say once. Aldis says he understands and tells Styles he's got his time later in the show. Styles walks out to end the brief backstage segment. Alright, first match finally is Tommaso Ciampa versus Austin Theory back inside the MVP Arena. We hear the familiar sounds of DIY's entrance music, and out comes Tommaso Ciampa during again on the side for our first scheduled match of the evening. As he sells the side square circle, we shift gears ahead to our first pre-match commercial break of the show. When we return, we see Bayley in the doctor's room being checked on after the attack at the top of the show, and walks in Naomi to check on her. After making sure she's alright, she reminds her she's got her back and heads out to find Nick Aldis to talk to him about making a match for tonight. From there, we return in the arena where the A-Town Down theme hits, and out comes the WWE Tag Team Championship, A-Town Down under duo of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller as the two settle in the ring for the Theory Champa bout. We see the digital exclusive segment earlier today that led to this match being made. The bell sounds and official runs on the two Millie lock up. Theory muscles Champa into the corner and gives him a clean break, but only to back up and double biceps pose in his face in arrogant fashion. Champa fires away at him and takes control of the early offensive lead in the bout. Champa is distracted by Waller, leading to Theory taking over control of the action. The fans boo as he goes to work on Champa with back elbows in the corner. Theory focuses on the attack on the neck of Champa. He hits a big spot on the apron to the floor. that has Champa clutching at his neck, writhing in pain. As we head to a mid-match commercial break, when we return from the break, we see some more back and forth action before the two each hit a big boot at the same time. Once there, we see Champa land a big knee off the ropes. The two are slow to recover. When they do, we see Theory and Warner talking on the apron. The distraction allows Champa to roll Theory up from behind for the win. So winner is Austin Theory. It's Champa. What the hell? You guys got it wrong here. Alright, Nick Aldis backstage. We see Nick Aldis talking with Blair Davenport about coming to Smackdown from NXT. When it walks Naomi and Davenport don't hit it off and have words. Davenport walks off and Aldis tells Naomi it will be she and Bailey taking on Chelsea Green and Piper Niven tonight. After that, LA Knight comes in and walks to talk to Aldis about Logan Paul. They sit down to chat as we shift gears and head to another commercial break. When we return from the break, a graphic promoting AJ Styles addressing his future there tonight. Bear talks as if Styles could be retiring, although the talk on social media suggests otherwise. They also acknowledge the rumors and buzz on social media about AJ Styles wanting some time to talk about some things later tonight. After this, we see footage from the WWE King and Queen of the Ring 2024 main event from this past Sunday in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, which saw Cody Rhodes successfully defeat Logan Paul to retain his WWE Universal Championship. Our next match is Andrade vs. Apollo Crews. After this progressive match flow segment of the week wraps up, we see Kevin Braxton catch up with LA Knight. Backstage, Knight asks about his talk with Aldis about Logan Paul. Aldis says something much came from it because Logan isn't here tonight. He says he'll talk to her next week and pretends to walk out, but comes back and says he's here tonight. So he says he wants the U.S. Championship before he can say anything else. Carmelo Hayes appears and cuts him off. He says LA Knight is always doing a lot of talking but never actually saying anything. He says if he ever wants to stop just talking the talk and want to start walking the walk, I am him. And Hayes walks off, and on that note, to end the backstage segment. Inside the arena, Apollo Crews is in the ring for our next match of the evening. The theme for Andrade hits, and how he comes in his entrance mask with a hood up. He takes the mask off and proceeds to make his way to the ring. As he sells inside the square circle, you see Split scream from an earlier today of Andrade turning down an offer from Illegal the Fantasma to have his neck. To have his back. Once the bell rings, Andrade immediately runs over Apollo with the fast-paced collision that leaves off the ropes with another big high spot for a close 2 count. Angel Garza comes out and distracts Andrade with his presence, which allows Apollo to take over on offense in the match. On that note, we head to a mid-match commercial break as the action continues. When we return, we see Garza watching on from ringside as Andrade fights his way back into a offensive lead before ultimately finishing this off in impressive fashion to pick up the victory afterwards. Santos Escobar and the rest of Lego del Fantasma come out smiling, but they quickly turn to frowns when Andrade walks past them and disses them. So winner is Andrade. Alright, so we have Kevin Owens promo coming up. Backstage, and Paul Heyman promo. Backstage, we see Solo Sikoa talking with the Bloodline when the wise man Paul Heyman comes in and sanitary talks to Solo about he's seen the Brute, but isn't sure if there are any plans in place for them going forward. He says it's important they have Cody Rhodes in check by the time the Tribal Chief returns. Solo calmly says we have Cody in check already, and he doesn't even know yet. More confident Heyman speaks up for the first time and asks, "Who is we?" The theme for Kevin Owens heads inside the arena, which takes Solo attention as he sees the prize fighter coming out on the monitor behind him. He tells Heyman he better go fix that. As we head to another commercial break, In return, we see Owens in the ring talking about how Randy Orton is not here because he is having his knee checked. The crowd boos. He says he knows someone who is here is Solo Sikoa, and his Bloodline Paul Heyman cuts him off. Two comes to the ring. Heyman nervously tries to explain to Owens how bloody thirsty the thugs in the Bloodline are right now, with Roman Reigns. Excuse me. With Roman Reigns away, Heyman pleads with Owens to quit bothering the Bloodline and just leave them alone for his own sake. Owens asks if Heyman's really trying to convince him he's trying to help him. Heyman then says Owens makes it clear he's not done fighting the Bloodline, and that he's very much going to keep fighting them every chance he gets. Alright, the next match is the Bloodline versus Street Profits. Heyman loses cool and asks why he can't just be someone redeeming himself and try to have someone whose kids he's met while throwing a fit because no one believes him. His arms stretch out and the mic hits moments in the chest. The crowd chants, "You fucked up," and then Owens goes to show him that he did, in fact, do exactly that. Before he can, the theme for Solo Sikoa hits, and out comes the Bloodline. The Street Profits run out as well, and the brawl is on as we head to a pre-match commercial break. When we return, we see the scheduled Bloodline, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa versus Street Profits, Montez Ford and Andrew Dawkins tag team bout in progress. We hear Barrett and Graves spend the majority of the match continuing to put over what a savage duo the former Gorillas of Destiny duo are as the record former 9-time IWGP tag team champions, and a duo they claim WWE constantly avoided duo to their violent nature, only for Solo to bring them as his henchman while Roman is away. As action continues, we shift gears and head into a mid-match commercial break. When we return, we see the action still in progress. The Bloodline duo dominant en route to an impressive victory over the victory multiple times. WWE Tag Champs to keep momentum going for Solo Sikoa's new version of the Bloodline. So the winners are the Bloodline. Alright, we have a match coming up. Bayley and Naomi versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven after a quick backstage segment with Jay Cargill, Bianca Belair, and India Hartwell. Cargill turns to put Hartwell on the shelf next to her friend Candice LeRae back inside the arena. Theme for Bayley hits, and out comes the WWE Women's Champion for our next match of the evening. By her side is her partner for this one, Naomi. The two head to the ring for a scheduled tag team action. As we shift gears and head to quick pre-match commercial break. We return. Caleb Braxton is backstage with Mitchin, who says AJ Styles hasn't been talking with the OC much lately, so she doesn't know what he's got planned to say tonight. Up walks Nia Jax, who has an uncontrollable exchange with Mitchin, who gets in her face. Queen Nia Jax that Mitchin will regret doing that. We had inside the MVP arena, where Chelsea Green and Piper Niven make their way to the ring. The bell sounds for Sean for this one. Following some initial back and forth action, we see things spill out to the floor, where Bayley and Naomi show good teamwork, beating down Green and Niven and hugging as we shift gears and into a mid-match commercial break. As the match continues, when we return, things fall apart for Naomi and Bayley, with Niven gaining the win. So winners are Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Alright, it's main event time. We have a segment time. AJ Styles addresses his future. But first, next week, June, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm skipping that part because they were just talking about the next matches and next stuff. We see AJ Styles backstage. He is stopped by LA Knight, who says if the rumors are true, respect. He walks up. Cody Rhodes approaches him, and Styles whispers something into his ear. They hug, and he continues on where he runs into the OC duo of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They have a quick word, and he continues to grab position as we shift gears and head to a pre-segment commercial break. When we return, a somber AJ Styles is in the ring with the OC duo of Gallows and Anderson, standing in the background as Styles talks like he's going to retire after bring up, make all these comments about being forced to go to the back of the line. If he wants another title shot at Cody Rhodes, he says he can't do that at this point. Styles says he had a moment of clarity at his kid's recent birthday or something like that, graduation, or where he wonders how many of these he's missed. He talks about how he's put his body through hell for over 2 decades. He says if this is it, he wants to do it right. He tells the OC they're more like brothers to him. They do the too sweet hand gesture together. The phenomenal one says he's ready to be the phenomenal father. He whispering something into Cody's ears. Cody's ear backstage a moment. He says he asked if Cody would come out during this. Cody's team has, and out comes the WWE Universal Champion. Styles says he just had to look Cody face to face and tell him he had one of the best matches against him at WWE Backstage France. He says with a smile that this is still the house that AJ Styles built. Cody smiles back. AJ says he called Cody out here to hand him the keys. Cody and Styles pose together for the fans, but out of nowhere, Styles turns and attacks Cody. I knew that was gonna happen. He takes his suit jacket off, and continues to beat down the American Nightmare as the fans boo on the floor at ringside. Styles sends Cody into the steel ring steps. He picks up the steel ring steps and throws the top half to the side. He pulls Cody up to the bottom half of the steps as he stands on them. AJ smashes Cody face first into the ring post and then hoists him up and connects with the Styles Clash to Cody off the steps onto the unforgiving floor at ringside. WWE officials and Dodgers rush to Cody's aid as Corey Graves called AJ Styles a son as this week's show goes on and all stuff. So yeah, good show tonight and stuff. Pretty sure Rampage is still uploading. I don't know. But anyways, that was it. And see you guys for the AW Collision review on stuff. So anyways, like, subscribe, favorite, hit that bell button or whatever you guys want to do. I don't care. But anyways, that was it. And I hope you like this video and see you guys in the next video. Laters.